Hi, all right, we have a question today. When I feel depression, guilt, sadness because of previous choices I've made that have affected those closest to me, as in my kids, how do I begin to get past that and help my children? Sometimes I feel like I'm in a dark hole. Hello. How is everyone today on this beautiful day? It is so good to be back and speaking again. We love this question. We think that this question will be very helpful to you, but also to all those who are watching, because who has not felt this way at some time in their life before? We love you. Okay, so this is what we are going to say about this. You say you're feeling depression, okay? You say you're feeling sadness, okay? Oh, darling, you know what this means. This is an alert from your higher self. Stop it. Stop thinking about what you're thinking about. When you're holding these thoughts in your mind, you know, it is like you're saying, I've done this terrible thing. I've made this terrible decision. Your higher self is saying, no, you have not. This is part of your life here. This is all happening with purpose. The thought you're holding, that this thing you have done, this decision you have made, which is affecting others, the feeling you're receiving in your belly when you're holding this thought about the terribleness of what you have done, this is the terrible feeling is your indicator that the thought you're holding, this idea, is not the truth. It is not the truth. This is why you're feeling the depression and the sadness and the guilt. Because when you are contemplating within your mind what you've done and the effects on the others, it is not because you have done this that you're feeling depression and guilt and sadness. It is because the creation of this thought about the scenario, about the situation, is false. Period. We're not making this stuff up, darling. When you hold this thought in your mind and you feel guilt, your higher self is simply saying to you, get rid of this thought. It is not serving you. It is not the truth of you. It is not the truth at all, in fact. All of the experiences you have upon this planet hold purpose, darling. All of them. The way your decisions affect the others around you, also this has purpose. Also, this has purpose. We know it is difficult for you to understand this. And we know it is difficult for you to take a step back and see the big picture. But when we speak these words to you, we're asking you just to trust us a little bit, because we know that you do. We know that you trust us, but we can see it from a very different perspective than you can upon this physical plane. When you are here living this, it is difficult for you to see the grand picture. Okay, it is difficult. You're not always supposed to. This is why you have your guidance system, so that you know the truth, and the truth is giving you the guilt and the fear, okay, and the depression, in order to slap you around and say stop holding this belief in your mind. It is not the truth of you. It is not the truth. It is not serving you, etc., etc., etc. You said this what I am feeling, and we've told you before the reason you're feeling this because it's not the truth. But maybe today you will figure this out finally. Maybe today you will go, oh my goodness, I'm so silly. The thought I have been creating in my mind about my choices and about how they affected others is not the truth. I am simply creating this in my mind. Everything that happens here, we're going to say it again. Everything that happens here has purpose. And so you must simply remember this. When you hold this thought in your mind, darling, everything that happens holds purpose. How does this make you feel? Okay, does it give you a little bit relief when you're holding this thought? Every choice I have made is contributing to forward movements in my life. Every single choice I have made. This feels pretty good, no? This because this is the truth. This is how you know it is the truth, because when it feels like relief to you, it is the truth. When it feels like guilt to you, your higher self is alerting you about the thought. So, darling, what is your higher self saying to you about this thought? About the effect upon others? We are joking, of course. We will say it a million times to you if you are needing to hear it. It is not frustrating to us. We are putting on our frustration voice because it is funny for us to do this, because this is what human beings do. It is like we are saying, oh my goodness, when is she going to get it? But we're not frustrated. We will record our voice and we will send you the recording over and over and over until you get it, because you will get it. Your choices for yourself are always pulling you forward, teaching you, causing expansion. Okay, the contrast that comes from this also helpful. Well, now sometimes because you are not liking contrast here, you are thinking, oh no, I made this decision and now this has happened. But the truth is that often this must happen for the growth to occur. This simple. Well, now you're figuring this out finally. Yes, we can feel it happening right now in this moment. This is purposeful. Not simply for you, but for the others also. You've not done anything wrong, darling. You have not done anything wrong. It is your creation of thought that you have done something wrong, which is causing you to feel yucky. And it is feeling yucky because you have not done anything wrong. You see? If you are in philosophy class in college, you would understand. If A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then A is equal to C. Okay, we hope we've answered this question because it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. It is simply a matter of you understanding the process of your guidance system. Do not allow yourself to sit in that feeling of guilt. Do not allow this. Your higher self is alerting you with the guilt. Stop thinking this thought. Turn from it, pivot from it, reach for something better, and then if you must, go back to it, and you will have the receiving of new clarity about this. If you have not already from our voice speaking to you, explaining this to you. Okay, mwah, 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 mwah. Darling, we think you got it finally, okay? Have a wonderful day, the rest of you. We hope you are learning from this experience, from this question, because this is your guidance system. The sooner you begin using this as your guidance, the more quickly everything in your life will be as you are wishing it to be. Okay. Have a lovely day. As soon as I saw the question, I'm like, oh, they're going to have a field day with this one. I just knew it. So, all right. Have a great day, everyone.